Hello everybody, it's your Common Core Math tutor here. Today we are learning how to partition shapes into parts with equal area. Partition just means to split shapes up. Before we get started, let's make sure we know how to read a fraction. A fraction has two parts, a numerator and a denominator. The numerator is the number on top. It tells us how many parts we have. The denominator is down on the bottom, and it tells us how many total pieces make a whole. Let's take a look at some examples of how to partition shapes. I want to partition each of these shapes into two parts with equal area. To do that, I need to make sure I'm splitting them so each section is equal to all the other sections. Let's see how we can do that. Let's take a look at our circle here. If I want to partition it into two equal sections, I need to draw a line down the middle to make sure those sections are equal. Now, the area of each part is 1/2 of the whole. This section is 1/2 and this section is 1/2. Let's take a look at the trapezoid. If I drew a line here in the middle of the trapezoid, that wouldn't work because my sections would not be equal. The top is smaller than the bottom, so I have to find a way to split this that makes the sections equal. So instead of splitting this trapezoid this way, we're going to come to the middle and split it right here so that if I were to fold it in half, the two parts would have equal area or the same amount of space in each part. So now each section is 1/2 of the total area. The area of each section is 1/2. Alright, let's come over here to this pentagon. If I were to draw a line across the pentagon right here, my top area would be way smaller than my bottom area. They would not be equal. So I have to think, if I were to fold this shape in half, where could I fold it to get equal area? So I'm going to split it right here from top to bottom, so that if I were to fold this side onto this side, it would line up as 1/2. So this side is 1/2 and 1/2. The area of each part in all of these shapes is 1/2 of the whole. So let's try a couple together. Below, I want us to partition each of these shapes into 3 parts with equal area. So, if you're at home practicing this video, you can draw a triangle and a rectangle on your paper. How many sections do we need to make on each shape? Yes, we need 3 sections on each shape. So let's go ahead and draw those together. On my triangle, I'm going to split it starting at this top point, and we're going to come down, not quite to the middle, but almost, so that we can make 3 equal sections. So here would be 1 section, here would be 2 sections, and 3 sections. Each of these sections is 1/3 of the whole. Alright, same thing over here. I'm not going to split it exactly in the middle because that would make 2 sections. So I need to come over from the middle a little bit here and draw a line down, and then over here and draw a line down. Each section would be 1/3 of the whole. So the area of each part is 1/3. Go ahead and draw these 3 shapes on your paper at home. We're going to break each one into 4 parts with equal area. So let's take a look at our circle. If I were to break it into 4 parts, I could draw a line here and a line here and a line here, but then my parts wouldn't be equal. So instead, I'm going to break it up kind of like a plus symbol. I'm going to draw a line down the center, and then a line straight across. And I'm going to label each section as 1/4 of the whole. So the area of each section is 1/4. With my rectangle, we can do the same thing. You can start in the center, draw a line straight down, and then come over and make kind of like a big plus symbol to break it into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1/4 of the whole. And over here with my rhombus or my sideways square, I'm going to do the same thing. I can make that plus symbol connecting the top to the bottom and the left to the right. And each section is worth 1/4 of the whole part. Right? I hope this helped you guys with being able to partition shapes and find the area of each part. Thank you for watching.